What's up everybody, DGTPOR here to review the Gundam X from Mobile Suit After War X, and this is the first ever suit from After War X, and it's the main mobile suit throughout the series. And we're going to jump right into the review. There's not a lot on this kit. It's a pretty basic kit for the most part. It's a pretty straight build, pretty easy build. And we'll go in, we'll start off with the head. Of course, you get good left to right movement. Can't go all the way around because of the clear purple, which we'll talk about in a little bit. As for, of course you get the good old up and down movement. And then for the arms, you'll get a nice good bend, like so. Out of that, yeah, you'll get a nice good bend out of the elbow, like so. You'll get all the way around 360. The shoulder pad is with the arm, so it'll move. When you move the arm, you'll get out to about here with the shoulder pad, or with that. And it has a nice little mechanism inside. It was something different than I've seen. The only thing that's real different about this kit is the inner frame. It's a new inner frame that I've never built before, and it was actually real fun to build. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward kit. So you get it out like that, out that, around like that. Like I said, the shoulder pad is pretty much just attached to the arm or to the peg, so it doesn't really move on its own. It'll move up and down though. As for that, hands, you get the peg hands. They're not full articulate, not even the thumb. It's just the peg hands that comes with the different pegs. And this one I have attached on this hand is for the satellite cannon, which of course we'll get to. And this one is for the gun and the shield. The cockpit opens up kind of like so. You have the nice clear green part that has the gray part in it, which gives it a real nice touch. For the waist, you get not that much of a bend on the waist, where you go from left to right, kind of up and down a little bit, but not too much. The skirt armor, you're gonna get some good movement out of here. It's gonna go up and down, and a little bit out left to right, but not much. For the hairs, these are on its own ball joint, so it'll pretty much go all the way around if you would want it to, and then not too far out, but out good enough. And then a solid back skirt, so you can't do too much with it. It pretty much just goes up and down. Then they give you this flap like you would see on a lot of Gundams, but it's pretty much pointless because it doesn't really do anything. And so that's about it for the skirt parts. For the legs, you get, like I said, this kit's pretty simple, so there's not much to it. But you get a nice good bend that's kind of hindered by that skirt part, but if that skirt part wasn't there, you'd get a really good bend. But with that skirt part, you get about there, which is still pretty nice. What I like on this is I like the way that knee is. I thought that was really nice of a touch for being how basic the kit is. You got the clear part on the clear purple part on the side. Doesn't move. The foot is on its own ball joint, so that will go left to right and however else you want it. Along in the shin pad here will pretty much just move up and down, not really right to right, and that's about it. So not, basic articulation, nothing special. Like I said, it's a pretty straight kit. It's a pretty easy kit. It's really by the numbers, but the thing about that, just like the Build Strike, is it does what it does, and it does it very, very well, and it's not disappointing whatsoever. Backpack doesn't really move, although the cannon does move. Like so. You get it. You'll see it right there. As you can see, I have the kit all decaled up. I'm starting to do decals now, so you'll start to see a lot more decals on all my kits. You have all decaled up. Now you can't see it because I put the stickers on, but in here they give you a clear green part, which looked fine. I don't know why I went ahead and put the stickers on. Maybe because it was just what I'm used to, but I've seen a lot of people leave it just the clear and it looks better, and so I might go back in there and take the stickers off. And a lot of people, I guess, don't like the clear purple, but I actually really like the clear purple. I thought that was a great thing that they put in, that Bandai put in, especially on how basic the kit is. That clear purple does a lot to make it stand out on such a basic kit. So there's not a lot to this kit. Like I said, we're gonna go straight into the weapons. Now, the big thing on this is the big satellite cannon, which is here. Now, on my satellite cannon, the first time I ever tried transforming it, it broke. So I have to kind of keep it this way or it will keep breaking. If you see right, if I can get the gun to move, if you see right there, that piece right there broke. I don't know how well you can see that. It's a little shadowy. If I go in on it, the piece right there broke. I don't know how. I just moved it, snapped right off. I have it super glued, and it still doesn't want to stay, sadly. So I kind of have to keep it in this fixed position, so that way it doesn't keep breaking. Now, so just disclaimer on that when you're building, be careful. I haven't ran into anyone else that mentioned it breaking, so maybe I just did something wrong, but just in case, always be careful. Now, this is one of the best parts of the kit because it's what makes the kit stand out. They give you a shiny, like, they give you a shiny piece of paper to put in between this this clear part that has the diamondy shade on it, and it really gives it stand out. It really looks good in pictures because the flash will make it look like it's kind of lighting. And they close up, of course, when he's not in attack mode, and it will look something like so. But like I said, I kind of want to keep it this way just for my kit, just because how weak that piece is, and I broke it, and the super glue isn't really holding it. This piece will slide out like so when it's ready to fire, and then you got this piece right here which you'll pull out, and that actually attaches to what would be the beam saber. Now you get really cool looking beam on this kit, and it goes right in here, and that's pretty much it. And I don't have it really set up for him to hold it. I'm not really sure what peg holds this weapon, or holds the sword. Oops, there goes the hand. Maybe if I work it out. I don't know what peg holds the sword, but as we should all know, these oh, maybe it goes like that. Yeah. So you gotta take that piece off and go like that, and it most likely will just peg right back in, hopefully. Yep, pegs right back in. You got him to hold it, and it's not gonna go anywhere. So you have that. And of course, those peg hands are usually always secure, and they're old tried and true, and I guess that's why they put them with a lot of kits. But like I said, I always just dream for articulated hands in every kit, but that will probably never happen. Like I said, it goes right back in, maybe, just like so. So you got it right back in, and then you have this, which is its beam rifle, but it also doubles up as, bear with me, it also doubles up as its shield, like so. And you push that in, and there you go, it's its shield. Like I said, very simple kit. Weapons aren't that fantastic, except for, of course, the satellite cannon. And oh, those are only getting held on. Well, good thing that did fall apart, because the only thing holding this shield on is this little peg right here. So watch out for that, I guess. If you be a little too rough with it, like I just was, you're not going to have a very good time. And it will peg in right here, and it like keeps wanting to fall off. Come on. You got it like that. Peg that in like that. And like so, not going to go anywhere, not heavy, not going to fall down on gravity. Like I said, if you need the shield, you just pop it like so, and you put that down, and maybe and he has a shield. Oh, I popped. I unpegged the hand. Come on. You got the shield like so. Okay, so time to show you we'll show you what I can do with my satellite cannon. If it was regular, you would have it and it'd kind of hang off to the side over here, and you would move it up to this position, but like I said, mine's broke, so I don't really trust doing that, because when I did super glue it and tried doing it, it just re-snapped right off because of how heavy it is. And if I can hopefully get this in without breaking it. So it snaps in right here. I'm going to push that in like that. And it's basically just going to hold on like that, like so. And you're going to go up here. I probably should have pegged it before I probably should have put the hand and stuff before I did it, so it doesn't snap again. But we'll see what we can do. And you're just gonna take the peg hand and put it like so. You're gonna re-peg it, maybe, if it wants to. There we go. You're going to peg it like so. You're going to bring it down. Now, probably it's because I don't move mine that much, but the head on this kind of gets moved, kind of gets in the way. I guess if you hold it like that, you'll be fine. Like I said, and like you can obviously see, it does make it back heavy. But if you position it just right, it will do fine, but it will eventually kind of lean back because of how heavy it is. Move the camera back for you. You see it like that, and it holds it on. It holds it with no problem, but you'll probably want to get an action base or so. But I like it like that. And so you see it like that, and it does what it does, and it looks really awesome. And that's what's gonna, such a basic kit, but that satellite cannon is what is gonna attract people towards it. That big old satellite cannon that's on it, with its fins out and all that good stuff. So there you go, the Master Grade Gundam X in all of its greatness. Now, my thoughts on this kit. Well, first, I'm yelling how to go across the room. Let's first do a couple size comparisons. First do a couple size comparisons. You see the build strike is about half a head taller, maybe a little bit more. And you see Sharzaku is about the same, about half a head taller, maybe a little more. It's about the same sleekness of a strike kit. So it's definitely sleeker than Char's Gundam. A little bulkier, more bulkier in the legs than the strike kit. And then of course you got the big fins on the back. So, excuse me. So, final thoughts. I give this kit 8 out of 10. If you like After War Gundam, I go right ahead and buy it. But if you're not a big fan of the series and you're looking for something interesting to build, this isn't the kit you're looking for, because it's really nothing special to build. It's not really much of a special mobile suit except for the satellite cannon, but you do get to see some interesting things with the satellite cannon and with the clear parts, and it does make it stand out, and it is cool, and it is going to stand out on your shelf. So I give it 8 out of 10 because it does everything it wants to do well. Like I said, my only complaint would be maybe no articulated fingers, of course. Well, I guess it's not my only complaint, but it'd be no articulated fingers, and that piece that broke, but that was probably more my fault of anything. And then yeah, so if you're not a big fan of, well, I guess the weight issue of the kit, of the cannon, but that's to be expected. So if you're not a fan of After War Gundam X and you really don't want to spend, I forgot what I paid for this kit, around 50, maybe 60, then you're perfectly fine on just passing it up, because you're not missing much. And the only thing you're really missing is the satellite cannon, but I give it 8 out of 10 because everything it's supposed to do, it does extremely well. It was a fun enough build. It was a fast build. If you're a beginner and you're a beginner who happens to like After War X and the Gundam X and all that, this would be a great kit to start off with, because it's a very, very easy kit to build. It was a very fast build. In fact, the only holdup I had that took long was the satellite cannon break-in. So yeah, so it was a very fast build, very easy build. So I mean, if you really like the Gundam X, and if you're a builder and you just want to collect, then by all means get this kit. But I mean, I can't really convince you to buy this kit if you're on the fence, except for the satellite cannon, because I mean, that will look good on your shelf. So if that's what is holding you back, is that satellite cannon does wonder. I mean, that will attract people's attention to it, and it is a great kit. Like I said, decently fun to build, easy to build. I mean, if you're just a lover, I would get it. So 8 out of 10, guys. That's about that. Thank you for watching. As always, I always have more videos to come. And as always, please comment. I love talking to you guys. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share my other videos. I always have stuff coming in the future, and I'm gonna hopefully be starting to paint my own kits very soon. My birthday is coming up, and that is when I plan to get an airbrush and all that. So be on the lookout for that. Like my social media websites in the description, in the video description below, please. I'm always on there. You always see pictures of my kits on there. Updates on what I'm doing and all that. And if you're on Gundam Eclipse, come find me on there. I'll be at my username on there is DGTPOR. I'm gonna do my first ever work in progress thread on there, so look out for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Very appreciated. Gundam X, 8 out of 10. Very good kit. Thank you guys.